Chelsea starboy have arrived in London. On Friday night, we return to Stamford Bridge as world champions. Chelsea vs Bayer Leverkusen. A new era begins, new signing, new energy, new expectation. And I've picked my 11. But before we get into all that, you know what to do. Smash the like button, like the video, subscribe if you are new. We're on the road to 10k subscribers. Let's get into it. After nearly a year and a half of anticipation, preparation, and pure excitement, the moment we all have been waiting is here. Welcome to Chelsea, Willian Estêvão, the Brazilian wonderkid who agreed to join us from Palmeiras all the way back in 2023, has arrived at Cobham to begin life as a Blue. And let's be honest, it already feels different. It feels real. This is the boy who scored against us in the Club World Cup just a few weeks ago and celebrated in front of our eyes. This is the boy many in Brazil are calling the next big thing, and some even whisper it. Better than Neymar was at that age, and now he's one of us, our star boy. Here is his first words as a Chelsea player. I am happy. It feels very rewarding to represent Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs in the world. I am happy and I hope to help the team in the best way possible. And he's not here to waste time. He's here to make history. My long-term goal at Chelsea, I want to win all trophies possible, the Premier League, the Champions League as well. And personally to be best in the world and keep working so hard so that this dream come true. He's dreaming big, and so we are. But what stands out is how grounded he is. He's mature. He knows this isn't about hype, it's about hard work. And why he chooses Chelsea, their plan, the structure, the club, everything. But mainly the plan, the project the club has is what interested me and my family. And I think it was the best decision we could have made. And let that sink in. He chose us, despite interest from PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Estêvão picked Chelsea Football Club because of the project, because of our plan, and because of the future. This is the kind of player we are building around. And there is one story that hits especially deep for all of us Chelsea fans. After I signed for Chelsea in the final game of 2024, I played against Thiago Silva. He came and talked to me. He said I was going to love the club, which has an incredible structure and is an incredible club, and now I'm here. I can see how amazing this club is. One Brazilian passing the torch to another. Thiago Silva, our legend, our warrior, giving his blessing to the new generation. And now that Estêvão has arrived, he can see it for himself. Cobham, Chelsea, London. This is home. And on the wait, he said, I had almost a year and a half to wait until my arrival here. But it has been a year and a half that I have worked hard. I have done my best to get here in the best possible shape. I'm very excited. It's a new experience in my life, a new stage. I'm looking forward to it and hope that it will go as well as possible. He hasn't taken any single moment for granted. While we have been watching highlight clips, he has been training harder. While fans debated his hype, he stayed focused. This is not just a kid with flair. He's a young professional who is ready to earn his place. And of course, the idol he grew up watching. Eden Hazard is one of that. I watched most at Chelsea. He's an arc. Estêvão is a Hazard fan, and that says it all. We have seen the clips, the close control, the low center of gravity, the speed, the swagger, the smile. He doesn't just want to be like Hazard. He wants to build his own legacy at Chelsea. So here we are. We have been patient, we have been excited, and now our starboy has landed. After conquering the world just a few weeks ago in America, Chelsea returned to Stamford Bridge in what promises to be a magical Friday night under the lights. This isn't just a friendly. This isn't just a pre-season warm-up. This is celebration. This is a statement. The first home fixture since our Club World Cup triumph, and this is the first chance for fans to probably welcome our new look for 2025-2026 season. And standing in our way, a new era of Bayer Leverkusen, now managed by none other than Ten Hag, the former Manchester United boss, who is already under pressure after a nightmare start to life in Germany. Since lifting the Club World Cup, the vibes have been higher at Cobham. This is a squad with momentum, chemistry, hunger, and now a taste for trophies. Unbeaten in our last 5 games, including wins over PSG, Flamengo, and Palmeiras. Chelsea are flying into this one. Enzo Maresca had the summer to assess his option, tweak the tactics, and finally a proper preseason with his squad. And now this is his team. Friday night, the clash will be the first home game for new signings Delap and Joao Pedro. The attackers are expected to feature in front of a buzzing Stamford Bridge crowd. And it's not just them. And there could be first appearance for players like Bynoe-Gittens, the electric winger we signed from Dortmund, and Jorrel Hato, the teenage defensive prodigy brought in from Ajax, and of course, Estêvão Willian. Yes, our starboy could set for his first minute in blue. Chelsea have no injury concerns since the Club World Cup final. Enzo Maresca is expected to have a full-strength squad at his disposal. However, there are few returning players we are keeping an eye on. Wesley Fofana is still working his way back after surgery in April. Bynoe-Gittens, Romeo Lavia, Dare Sugo, and Enzo Fernandez all had slight fitness doubts post PSG. But with 3 weeks of rest and recovery, all 4 could be back in contention. As for the visitors, things couldn't be different. Bayer Leverkusen came into this game in total disarray. They have only managed 2 wins in their last 5, and neither of them came under their new boss Ten Hag. Let's talk results under the Dutchman. 5-1 loss to Flamengo under 20, 1-1 drew with Mainz, and lost 4-2 to Borussia Dortmund. And now they travel to Stamford Bridge to face a Chelsea side brimming with swagger and confidence. Ten Hag tactics are still unclear. The team is disjointed, the fans are growing impatient. And while it's still early days, he cannot afford another humiliation. And let's be clear, this is our turf and we are ready. Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen have only faced each other twice, all the way back in 2011 Champions League group stage. We beat them 2-0 at Stamford Bridge and they got their revenge 2-1 in Germany. But that's over a decade ago. Different squad, different eras. This is Chelsea 2025, fresh off a Club World Cup win. And this is our moment to show Europe we mean business before the season began. This Friday isn't just about a game, it's about energy, it's about momentum. It's about seeing the next generation of Chelsea stars come to life. From Estêvão potential debuts, to the return of injury stars, to the first match back at the bridge as Club World Cup champions. This is a celebration. And for Bayer Leverkusen and Ten Hag, it could be another long night. Now look, this is a friendly on paper, but not for us fans, especially after what we saw in America. Every game matters, and if there is one thing we all want this Friday night, it's youth, it's hunger, it's opportunity. So here is my 11 on the screen right now, and trust me, this is a lineup built for both fitness and flair. Starting between the sticks, I'm going with Filip Jorgensen. Yes, he has been shaky at times, but this is the exact kind of game he needs to find rhythm. A home fixture under the lights, no pressure, good opposition, and I'm throwing in Josh Archampong at right back. He's been training hard, with Rhys James being carefully managed and Gusto already established. This is a golden window for Josh to prove he can be trusted in rotation. This is the kind of game that puts a youngster on the map, and Stamford Bridge would love nothing than seeing one of their own shine. Let's talk centre back. First up, Wesley Fofana. We all know the quality, but let's be real, he has been unlucky with injuries. This is his return, and the only way to get back to full sharpness is game time. Even if he plays 40 or 60 minutes, it builds confidence. He needs to feel that ball at his feet again, dominate 1v1, win headers, sprint, recover. This is his step 1. And right behind him, Trevor Chalobah. There is always talk about him leaving, but Trev have always delivered when called upon. He's solid, read danger well, and this pairing makes sense. One recovering match fitness, one with reliability and calm. And straight in, I'm giving the keys to Jorrel Hato at left back. Look, this kid is cold, composed, quick, versatile. Yes, he's a central defender by trade, but he's comfortable out wide too, with Cucurella needing to rest after a busy Club World Cup. I would use this match to ease Hato in. This game is perfect for him to get a taste of the Premier League tempo and show why Chelsea invested early. And in the midfield, I'll be going with André Santos and Moises Caicedo. This is the combo I'm excited to see. Caicedo, our engine, our interceptor, he just keeps things ticking, and honestly, is one of our most important players. André Santos, my spotlight player. We have waited to see him fully unleashed in a blue shirt. He had loans, he has stayed patient, but this game gives him a real chance to prove he belongs. With Caicedo covering him, Santos can push a bit higher, carry the ball, and try those line-breaking passes, and show his full profile. This is his moment to impress Maresca. And in the number 10 role, I'm going with Joao Pedro. He's a new signing, he needs rhythm. This role allows him to drop in between the lines, link play, combine with Jackson and the wingers, and cause chaos with movement. He's not just a striker, he's fluid, he plays as a 10, and playing as a 10 in this game gives us a proper look at his technical ability in tight spaces. And on the left wing, is Bynoe-Gittens. This is a player I'm so excited about. Just signed him from Dortmund. He's electric, fearless, thrives in 1v1s, and what a better way to announce himself than under the light at Stamford Bridge. Give him the left flank and let him cook. This isn't a safe pick, this is statement. Let's see what he's all about. And on the right wing, it's our star boy, William Estêvão. He's finally eligible, he's been training, he's glowing with confidence. It's time to give him at least a 45 minutes on that right flank. Let the bridge see the magic for the first time. He waited nearly 18 months for this day, and now it's here. Let's witness the beginning. And up top is Nicholas Jackson. Still our main number 9 in my opinion. He's sharp, he's fit, he needs to build chemistry with likes of Estêvão and Joao Pedro. This is a game where he can bully Bayer Leverkusen backline, stretch them, run the channels, and ideally get a goal or two to keep his confidence flying heading into the Premier League season. With Delap on bench, this could be a nice half and half split, but I will start Nicholas Jackson for early intensity. This 11 is about balance. You have got experience in Caicedo, Jackson, and Chaluba. You have got youth in Achampong, Hato, Santos, Gittens, and Estêvão. You have got returnees like Fofana. You have got debutants like Joao Pedro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But that's the video there, my friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. It go be.